You see a rotten tomato here. I see seeds for next year. We live in western Pennsylvania in a busy college town. We don't live on land. We just have like lots that we live on, usually around 50 by 200 feet. So our gardens aren't ginormous, but we make enough to last us through the year. And tomatoes and corn and carrots and cabbage, which we make into sauerkraut. I don't grow potatoes anymore, but I think I'm gonna have to because the price is getting just a taint high on those, and they've lowered the 10-pound bags down to 8-pound bags that cost more than the 10-pound bags used to. So 2 years ago, I bought seeds from this. I homeschool too, so you'll see things around that aren't always in a video. But this is a black tomato, and it's higher in lycopene and antioxidants because cancer runs pretty high in our family. That's why I smoke, because I balance it out by eating healthfully. And we've had a major rabbit and deer problem this year. They've ever so politely knocked my tomato plants down while I was working 8 days straight and couldn't even stop to pick up the plants. And they've been knocked down in their cages and stakes and everything. So what I do though every fall is I spread them out on paper towels, and these are salad tomatoes. I'm probably going to have to write that over again once the paper towel dries, but I got the heirloom, their large heirloom red tomato. Now these are all non-GMO products here that I buy in the first place to get my seeds. But when I bought this pack here, I got 5 seeds for $7 from the organic non-GMO company I bought them from. And so what I do is I save my own seeds. Last year I only got 2 tomatoes out of all the seeds that I planted, all 5 of them. I only got 2 tomatoes. So I ate one, and from that I cut the other one up and saved the seeds. And I had probably 2 of these full of seeds, which I planted every one this year, and they all gave me several tomatoes, which were all very nice sized. Unfortunately, the deer have knocked them down, so I'm in a pinch to get them stored, or best I make my own salsa, ketchup, tomato soup, store some diced tomatoes. I mean, about anything you can imagine that you can do with tomatoes, I do with my tomatoes, and it keeps us going for the year. But the thing is I have found this method is much easier than the method of letting the gel and the seeds get mold on them. I don't really like the idea of mold. So what I do is I just smash the pulp up like that, and once I get all the seeds out of it, I throw the little bit of pulp away and I put it into my composting bin, because I like my own seed starter. And I've been doing pretty well the last few years just by doing this. And once I get all the seeds out. All I do is put them on the paper towel. I allow the paper towel to dry, and then I store it in a paper bag. Sometimes I wrap them in foil, sometimes I gotta get to work and I just don't have the time to do that, but I really try to wrap them in foil and then put them in a paper bag inside the paper towel that they're on. But I'm gonna have plenty more seeds than what I'm gonna need, so passing them out to friends and family is a good thing, because then you know your friends and family are eating healthy. And that's about all. I hope that showing you this method is helpful to you, and I will cut around all the black that has been on the ground. Any seeds that are not healthy looking like these ones, I'm not going to use, but I might get a few plants growing in my compost, so I always do transplant them. If they start a plant, I keep it, and if I don't have enough room in my garden, there's always a neighbor or friend or somebody that you can give them to. And I hope this really helps you, and you can do Roma, black, cherry, grape, any kind of tomato this way, and you just mark them all in their individual little baggies. And what you do at the next year is you just try to keep like 2 seeds together, and then you just rip off that piece of paper towel and you put it right in your seed starter, and use a little wee bit of Epsom salts in with your watering, and you have big healthy plants that produce lots of nice tomatoes. And make sure you do take off the suckers and anything off of the main plant, because that's what gives you the bigger tomato. This isn't one of my biggest tomatoes, it's just one that I need to take care of now. So hopefully this video helps somebody out there, and have a good night, and hopefully this helps you, and have a fun growing season. Goodbye.